Live in studio with us today, we have Megan Betley, an indie soul artist who just debuted with her first album, Shake the Dust. So Megan, tell us your story and how you got into making an album.
Well, ever since I was younger, I've been playing music. My family is very musical. I was inspired as a little kid. My dad always played the guitar. So in my house, we always listen to music. So when I was 14, I taught myself to play the guitar, and it's just been like that ever since, pretty much.
So making your album, you know, did you have help or did you do it on your own?
This album is all self-distributed, self-produced. I bought all the equipment and just kind of went to town with it. It was a little hard, a little frustrating, but it, in the end, worked out really well for me.
Do you hope to be, you know, having your album produced by a record company, or do you want to stay, you know, your own producer and make your own albums?
It's a difficult question, definitely in the music business. Being by myself gives me free range to, you know, do what I'd like to do and have my own creative direction, but it's always helpful to have a label backing you and financing some of the stuff, so I think it'll depend.
And so your album's name is Shake the Dust. You know, what does that mean to you, and how did you decide on that name?
Shake the Dust is, I think it's a really powerful statement, especially if there are things that are bothering you, if there are things that weigh on you in your mind. I think it's really important to take a second and step back and just shake it off and kind of clear your head, let things flow.
Interesting. Okay, and so in making your album, I guess what would you say was your favorite part? Writing the songs, recording, editing?
Definitely the writing part, I think, is, the recording is very monotonous. It can be very hard, but the writing is my favorite part for sure.
So you originally are not from California.
Yes, I am from Wilmington, Delaware. It's a state. Trust me, people question that. Yeah, it's on the other side of the country. So last year, I packed everything up, got in my car, and moved to California.
And what was that move like?
It was very hard. I had to quit my job of 7 years as a gymnastics instructor to do it, but I think in the end, it was for the best.
And so now you are actually on a live tour going around promoting your album. So where have you been so far, and what led you to Austin?
Last week was my kickoff show in Los Angeles, and last night I played the Lucky Lounge here in Austin. Tomorrow I play Cherrywood Coffee House in Austin, and then after that I'm going to go to Houston and Dallas. Probably a few more states across the country too.
Okay, and then you'll just loop back to LA. Any hometown stops in Delaware?
For sure, for sure. Gotta get back home. I'm going back for Easter, so I'll be playing the show then.
Well, coming up next, we will have a live performance by Megan. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. Now let's hear it for ourselves. Megan is going to take it away with The Dreamer, The Dream from her new album. And before you play the next song, we want to thank you so much for coming on the show and being in studio with us today. I know all of our GMTXers are so excited to hear the music, and throughout the week you can follow us on Twitter at Good Morning TX. Thanks for starting your morning with us, and have a great Wednesday. Megan, take it away.
So safe, only so much security life can bring. Hold back on every chance that you take.